NFL recaps in the AFC Championship. We had the Kansas City Chiefs finally get the job done. They finally get the job done and beat the Cincinnati Bengals 23-20. Another 3-point game between these two teams. A hobbled Patrick Mahomes came out and he did his thing. He had a solid game after re-aggravating that high ankle sprain. It'll be interesting to see how healthy he is for the Super Bowl because there's no way he's going to be 100% healthy, but he did enough to get the job done. Kansas City, they wanted it more. The Bengals, they showed weaknesses. Burrow had an all right game, but he made some questionable dumb throws that ended up costing them. Like I said, Mahomes hobbled Mahomes 29-43, 326 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. That was a very strong outing for Mahomes on one foot. Like I said, a 70%, 60-70% Mahomes, good enough to beat 90% of the NFL, but only Mahomes. Joe Burrow, 26-41 for Joe Burrow for 270 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 picks. It should have had 3 because the third one, there was a third one that got called back, but Burrow was sacked 5 times. He was running for his life. Cincinnati was just out of sorts, I felt like. And there's only so many times, I guess, that you're going to beat Mahomie over there because he had never beat Burrow up until this point, man. So, so were you a little surprised by that, Sam? Because I mean, I thought in my heart the Bengals were going to win, but I stuck to my pick last week, the Chiefs, just because they were my preseason pick, so I didn't want to come off them. But that game surprised you at all?
It did a little bit, but the one thing that I forgot to talk about was that offensive line that was all banged up or whatever from last week because they looked so good against Buffalo.
Facts.
I didn't even think about that stuff or whatever, even just putting that stuff in the play. But shout out to Mahomes, man, because like I say, I thought that ankle was going to be a problem. I thought those boys were going to get on his head, but like I say, he held it down. It seemed like in the second quarter, whatever, he started hobbling a little bit, but when it came down to the press conference, he walked off the stage, man, for real, it wasn't nothing wrong with his leg. It wasn't nothing wrong with his ankle, So
he had the shot by then. They didn't shot him up with the painkiller.
Right. He said he didn't get the shot or whatever, but he thanked his therapist or whatever because the physical therapist, whatever, said did some training or whatever all week, so he didn't have to get the shot or whatever. Like, I don't know if he got it at all or what, but yeah, he played a good game, man. And then they had L'Jarius Sneed. He was out. He hadn't got put out or whatever. So they had 3 rookie cornerbacks, man. 3 starting rookie cornerbacks, and them boys handled business, man. Joe Burrow only had like 2 big passes the whole game. So he had to dink and dunk or whatever, and Joe Mixon didn't really get off like he was supposed to. But the running game as a whole on both teams didn't really get off. Right. But that was a good game. But the key play to me was when the guy had to hit Mahomes out of bounds, man. You got to
ended it.
You dumbass.
Thank you for bringing that up.
You got to pull up, bro. You got to pull up on that, man. For real, this game is so close, bro. You got to pull up on that stuff, bro. But
what a dumbass.
Man, come on, man. You just killed everything. And the guys went off on his ass too.
His teammate ran before that.
Yeah,
I've seen
for
that.
real, bro.
I've seen that.
Don't do that, man. For real, man. We done spent all this time, whatever, working on this stuff, and we got them pretty much where we want them. Didn't have a turnover though. They couldn't get that one turnover that they needed. You feel me? And then y'all throw 2 turnovers or whatever. That's definitely not gonna work against Mahomes. 1 or less turnovers, man. For real, that's gonna be the key to beating Mahomes. You feel me? But it just didn't work out like that.
That late hit made a chip shot field goal as opposed to a potentially long attempt. Like, you dumbass. So what, he got the first down? There was 8 seconds to go in the game, bro. Right. That was so stupid, bro. I'm so glad you brought it up. I forget the name of that player that did that, but he's a dumbass, dude. That was
right. Number 58, I believe it was. Number 58. I can't think of his name right now. But like I say, man, the running game, whatever, freaking the Bengals couldn't run the ball. They couldn't run the ball, bro.
Mixing 8 carries.
8 carries, was the leading rusher.
Yards. That's what you about to say, right?
Leading rusher with 30 yards, man. P. Ryan had 22 yards and the 1 touchdown, but that was super close, Like I say, man, it was just a lot. Higgins did good. Chase did pretty decent, but not enough. Not enough. You got to play perfect games against these guys, man. So shout out to the Chiefs.
Yeah, man. And I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up Marquez Valdez-Scantling, bro. He went off that game. 6 catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown. That boy went off on him. He went off. He had a big game. Obviously, Travis Kelce is always that dude. So, yeah, you got to shout out to the Chiefs. So, even though Pacheco didn't get off running the ball, dude, Pacheco has came on so strong this year. He had 5 catches for 59 yards this game. He's a tough runner. He's solid. Like, this dude
I
is
like
a
Pacheco.
beast.
I really do like him. And for Mahomes, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Oh, you
Mahomes
good.
to not have Tyreek Hill and still freaking goes off. He didn't had the most yards ever now, bro. 5,200 plus yards, bro, this year without Tyreek the Cheetah Hill, bro. Like this is so amazing. I love Mahomes, bro, for real.
It looks like he's better off without him. Like,
Right.
for real.
You don't have to focus on him. And then Kelsey been doing this thing. And then you got, like I say, you got the running back, you got Pacheco, man, you got all these guys or whatever, man, that's doing their part, bro. And then Andy Reid, man, Andy Reid, the freaking mental assassin, bro. Like, golly, bro, man. He is that guy, bro.
Yeah, man. So definitely a big win for the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are on their way back to the Super Bowl again for the 3rd time in 4 years.